Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Friends, today we will cover the topic PfSense. What is PfSense and what's the function and its different modules and features we will discuss today our topic. PfSense is free and open source firewall and router that is feature unified threat management, load balancing, multi-WAN, VPN, ACL implementation, and many more. PfSense is the cheapest firewall, which is which is comparison of enterprise level firewalls, and we can implement all policies, all ACLs, and other features of latest enterprise level firewall. Friends, go to our let's go to our topic. Click on browser and click give IP 192.168 or whatsoever which you are using, and enter. Here it will ask from us username and password. We will give its username and password. Friends, it's the interface of PfSense. Its dashboard, we can use dashboard according to own our requirement. We can add parts according to requirement or remove. First of all, system information. This part is about system information, name of system, user, which user logged this system, then system, then BIOS version and other things, then version, PfSense version, and CPU type, hardware, crypto, and other things like the and uptime and date and time, DNS server. Here some information about system temperature, state table type, last configuration change, load average, CPU uses, memory, and such type of things. Then we go to interfaces. We have two WAN and one LAN. We give the IP address of LAN and WAN according to our requirement, and WAN which are the IP address of our WAN routers. Okay, then we also show gateways to our dashboard, so we will see which gateway is live and which gateway is offline or online. Here friends, here you see we have two gateway. One is main fiber link, which is offline, might be its fiber issue or something else, we will see later, and the other one is from fiber, which is online. We also here is packet loss and other things which we are seeing here. Then we add one more part here, traffic graph. Traffic graph, traffic graph gives us information about the traffic in and out in WAN interfaces and LAN interfaces. First of all, we will discuss fiber link. Here we see our WAN in and WAN out. WAN in shows blue and WAN out shows in some orange color, and it gives us the maximum uses and minimum uses of the traffic in and out through this interface. Friends, then same LAN interface shown here. Same, we can see the traffic here like 36.27 kbps in and 11.08 out, which can up and down according to our usage. Friends, then the other then we see the graph of other WAN. We as I informed earlier, we have 2 WANs and 1 LAN. Friends, here you will see different type of graph here. This plus sign shows we can use add available widgets. We can click on plus, and friends, here we see available widgets, different like captive, portal status, gateways, interface, open VPN, service status, like such type of services which are available on PfSense dashboard. We can use any of them according to our requirement, as we want to monitor or as the critical services from our point of view or our organization point of view. We will add these to our main interface, from where we can monitor the whole time services. So if same like the gateways like 1 and 2 WANs, and here it shows us 1 WAN is of 1 gateway, or 1 WAN is off and is offline, and second gateway or second internet line is working and it's online. Friends, here before going to system, we will move to interfaces. First of all, we will see the interfaces, then we will move to system. Here interfaces are important part of PfSense. These first of all, we see assignments. What are the assignments? In this step, we will assign the gateways. We will assign the LAN card to our gateways according to our requirement. Like we give WAN 1, and here you see the 3 LAN cards. We can assign any 1 LAN card to this interface according as we need. Same here, LAN and same and strong fiber. We can assign any LAN card to this interface. Okay, then we move to interfaces groups. We did not configure any interfaces group. We can use wireless, VLANs, PPs, GRs, bridges, and much more. This is very interesting and very good firewall. Friends, then we move to interface WAN 1, or we assign the name to this interface is fiber link. Click here on it. Friends, first of all, its first part is general information. It's all about the information to the WAN information. We see this interface is enable interface. When we click on it, then it means this interface is enabled. When we uncheck, then it means interface is not enable interface. Description, we will give description. We will give name to this interface. Then we will see IP configuration type. We can give non-IP or static IP4 or DHCP, PP, and such type of services according to our requirement. Then IP6 configuration type, if you want to if your network uses IP version 6 techniques, then MAC address, then and other M2U, MMS, speed and duplex, then static IPv version 4 configuration. We will give static IP configuration here. IP address, we will give IP address and then subnet mask here. Then IPv4 upstream gateway means the gateway of your WAN 1 IP address we will assign here. We can also add a new gateway on clicking add a new gateway. Friends, the last part is reserved network, block private networks and loopback address. If we click on it, then we will block private networks and loopback addresses on this. Then block Bojan networks. If we check this option, the traffic will be reserved or blocked on these networks. Friends, this is the WAN 1 interface, and then we click on LAN interface. These are the configuration of our LAN interface. Here we see same part as we discussed in last step, the channel configuration, and same things are available here. Then static IPv4 configuration, then same reserved network. The last and second WAN interface is from fiber. Friends, this page is also same like as we have discussed in first steps. These are the parts: general configuration, IPv4 and reserved configuration, same like. Our menu of interface menu is complete. Now we will switch to systems. Here some menus are important, rest we do not need to configure, or we can use these configuration according to our requirement as we want. First of all, we click on advanced. Friends, here are to see different options, and a lot of options are available as in enterprise level firewalls. First of all, admin access. This means this page this access will be only for administrator or system administrator or the persons who are managing your network, LAN or such type of things. First of all, it's here mentioned protocol HTTP or HTTPS means we can access this web configuration through HTTP as we are accessing through HTTP. That's why it shows not secure, or we can see also here. Then TCP port. If we use HTTPS, then this browser will be use SSL or TLS. Then TCP port, if we want to mention, otherwise set as default. Then maximum process and web redirect. If we want to redirect, then we click on it, and here are some other options which we can use according to our organization's requirement. Then its second part, this part shows about secure shell. What is secure shell? Secure shell is the software from we can access any application or any firewall router through secure shell securely, and we can configure with security. Then login protection. we can set parameter login protection here, then serial communication and console option. Friends, then firewall and net option. Here is all about firewall advanced. These are the maximum options which are available in our enterprise level of firewall or enterprise level of organization. Friends, as I already informed you that PfSense is very good firewall and it has all the features are available which are present in enterprise level firewall or large setup organization which are used in large setup organizations. Here different types of options are available. We can set these options as we want or as our according to our network requirement. We can enable disable firewall, IP random ID generation, firewall optimization, and firewall maximum stats, maximum table entries. Same things are available as our hardware firewall. Friends, the best advantage of this firewall is that we can download PfSense software and install to any system with middle specification or good specification, and we can use this without any extra funding or extra payments, as large enterprise level firewalls are about much costly, but this is cheaper firewall, and the functionalities of this firewall is same as in enterprise level firewall. Then so this part is about broken network. This is network address translation. Net we can see in the network language as net. We can also configure net here, reflection timeout, net reflection mode, port forwarding, and enable net reflection. Friends, all you know about port forwarding, we can use port forwarding where we want to use some application to system where we have no dedicated or live IP address to assign to our local area network, but the dedicated or live IP is available to our LAN. Only one IP is available to our LAN. Friends, here are stat times or times out. Here are different types of stats, TCP first, like TCP opening, and some security parameters are available here. Then networking option here, IPv version 6 available, network interface, and we can different options in like disable hardware, checksum, offload, onload, and most of the other things are available here. Then miscellaneous, here is proxy support. If we want to use proxy server, we have to configure proxy URL, port, and other options. Friends, here are load balancing. We can use load balancing and power saving, then cryptographic and thermal hardware. Same such type of options are available. Gateway monitoring, RAM disk use settings, and other options are available on this page. Then system to enable, we can see here different type of system to enable. Then the notification which are appearing while our system is working, for information, error, and warning type of things are appear in notifications. Here these are the page of notifications. Friends, then we go to cert manager certificate. If we want to configure cert manager, we can use this. Then a journal setup. This is the important thing we can see here. First of all, first part is about system host name or discrete domain. If we want to give the system name or domain name, we can set here. Then DNS server, we can give DNS server here. For gateway 1 and gateway 2, we can assign more than 2 DNS by on clicking at DNS server. Then we have localization, about time zone, time server, language. Then web configurator, we can set the web configurator information here. Then high available sync, we can also set high available sync as according to our organization scenario. And then logout option, package manager. Friends, we can use package manager to get the functionality as we want to do. Here are available package which we can install to this firewall, this PfSense software. Just clicking on install, and we will configure these packages on PfSense, like bandwidth package, TCP/IP network subnet, and build and display utilization of network. We can use traffic monitoring to after installation of bandwidth, bind, cellular, con, and here are different types of services. The different type of packages are available here. We can use according to our requirement. Friends, then other option is routing. Routing means gateways. Our gateways like name, default interface, gateway, monitor IP, description, action. We can add, delete, edit, forgot as we want. Like if we click on it, edit. Here this all the information about this gateway and same like other gateways. Then static routes, we can define static route as we want. Then gateway groups, here are we make gateway groups as the first one is for load balance. It will balance the load between two gateways. Then we configure failover. We use first WAN main and second WAN on second priority. Then we also configure third option. In this option we take the WAN 2 as a priority and then WAN 1 as the second option. These are the gateway groups. So then setup wizard, then update. We can also update the PfSense. Then user manager. This is the option of user manager. Here we can use user groups, settings, and authentication server like Windows. Friends, these are the system menu. This is all about we discussed. Then we move to firewall. Here are different options: alias, net, rules. We can create system rules as we want to allow the traffic or we deny the traffic. We can set the rules as we required. Then schedules, then traffic shapers, virtual IPs, and we see one by one. Here we see firewall IP. We did not configure yet. IP port, URL, all. Then we click on net. We also did not configuration here, port forwarding. Then one-to-one, we also did not one-to-one mapping, net one-to-one mapping. we see outbound. Here friends, here see some automatic rules are shown here as we configuration created, then npt, then again go to firewall, then rules. Here some auto rules are installed, and some we have created for our requirement. In WAN we have created some rules for our requirement, and then the other WAN same like. And then we go to schedules. We can create schedules as we demand, as we want. Then firewall, then traffic shaper. We can also use traffic shaper to set the priority of our LAN traffic as our web traffic, our VoIP, our video conferencing and other applications traffic. And then queue, limits, wizards, we can set all these options which are seeing here. Then virtual IP we can also use virtual IP, yet we did not configure this option. We can use this option. Then services, friends, here are services available are shown here like DHCP, DNS, DS forward, DS resolver, DNS forwarder, DNS resolver, and same types of services available here. Then go to VPN. Here are all options are available: IPsec, L2, TP and OpenVPN. Here friends, you see all the options are available. We need to configure these VPN configuration as we want to use for this system for our organization. These are the same as all our options which we have. Most of the options we configured and some we left as it is. Then VPN, we also see VPN. Then status, here we see the status of the app, the services or system which are working, which we have configured. These are the all type of status. We can see like gateways. Friends, here we see one gateway is offline and one is online. Same like interfaces. Friends, here we see all the interfaces and see all interfaces are up. Here we also see services. Friends, here these are the services we have. These are the services working on our system, or we have installed these, and the status of these services are up. Friends, these are the other options like traffic graph, TP, UPnP, and some other options we can see here. Friends, then the other option is diagnostic. We can use this option, this menu as a troubleshoot purpose, like ERP table, authentication, backup and restore. We can use backup and restore. Let's click on it. Here we see backup, download backup configuration. We can use the download configuration as a file. Then we can restore this configuration when we required, or in case of any failures the system or whatsoever. Configuration history. Friends, here we see this is the configuration history which we can, when we use when we configure the system or troubleshoot or whatsoever, then their set configuration history are make here. We can also ping anything like google.com. Here are the results of ping. Friends, we can reboot our system from here. Here we can diagnostic routes, and then socket states and system activity tables, test port, trace route. These are all our options which we can use when we want to use troubleshoot of anything, and when we also use backup and restore or our configuration. So in case of any problem, we can restore from the configuration file, and this server will be ready within no time. Friends, the last option is help. This is all about the help. Friends, I think we have complete overview to PfSense Firewall, PfSense. I hope you will this video will be helpful for you and will help you for your configuration and some other tasks which you are doing on daily basis. For till now, okay, bye, thank you.